for Dr. Billy. Right, there's one hand at the back there. So can I have the microphone to him at the back there so that we just have with Dr. Billy now. Down there, no, yes. All right, so please, can you be upstanding so that she sees you, so that he can give you the microphone? All right, the one there. Good. Wow. Dr. Billy, man, that was something else. Love the way you are.
Hello.
You guys.
Yes. Good morning.
Morning.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. My name is Namala Samson. I'm coming from Dodoma, Tanzania. I'm the managing director at Chamwino Arts Center. It's located in Dodoma. So thank you so much, Dr. Billy, for the very good presentation, very eye-opening. And when I was just listening to your presentation, I was just regarding to like mirroring myself on how supervising the different generations. When I work, some of them are founders, more than 60 years, and some of them are interns fresh from school. So it has been like an eye-opener from me. And I've got some comments, one or two, and then I'll ask my question as well. So I've learned that it's very, very important as HR professionals to understand different personalities, as well as being open-minded whenever we work with different generations at work, and be flexible as much as possible, because every generation, as you mentioned, has got different characters, and how to deal with them is whenever you don't have the capability to manage your anger and stress, you end up firing everyone. So it's very, very important for HRs to have emotional intelligence as well on how to manage different emotions from different people. So my key question is how to ensure that you are able to manage conflicts between the generations at work whenever it rises. Yeah, that's my question. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think it's a very good question. I think what's fundamental, that each and every organization, they've got to come up with their own organizational culture architecture. Because remember, every one of us, we come from different backgrounds, different way of thinking, different generations. But if the organization creates an internal culture code on how each and everybody is expected to behave and work, that in itself becomes the golden standard that people cannot break through. But if you don't do that, you'll have the conflict based on the fact that everybody thinks in a particular way, everybody works in a particular way, everybody communicates in a particular way, everybody connects in a particular way. But every organization has to create a culture by design. Because if you do not create a culture by design, then you're going to create a culture by default. And a culture by default is where conflict exists, it's where conflict thrives, and it's where the psychological safety of people falls off the way. It is critical for you to define your own organizational culture, what it means, your values, your vision, your mission, and how you take that and codify it into behavior that can be aligned to your KPAs and KPIs. Because most of the time, people don't measure culture. They think it's something that you just do with t-shirts and you put in values in the reception, but culture has to be at the heart of your business, and it must be measured. We usually say to business, when you recruit new people in your business, you must have two sets of different interviews. The first interview should be about technical competency. Can this person do the job that we're advertising? The second interview should be about cultural fit. Will they be able to fit our culture? I usually say, I would take somebody who's less technically competent, but fits the culture because it's easy to train them, instead of finding somebody who's very competent, but they don't fit the culture. Does that make sense? So you've got to make sure you create a distinct culture inside your organization. That, by the way, is both celebrated and punishable. Because if you cannot hold people accountable, it's just words. So it's all about creating a culture that gets codified into behaviors that can be aligned to your KPAs and your KPIs. I hope I've answered you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.